Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. For those who don't know me and if it's the first time you're watching my videos, my name is Nessie and yeah, welcome to the channel. Let it go, make my body go, take our bodies higher and higher and higher. And for all those who are watching for the second time, the third time, or if you've watched all my videos, first of all, thank you very much and welcome back. Okay, so today I'm gonna get right to it. We're talking organization. Like, we all can get a bit flustered in our week. Everyone has jobs, some are working and going to college, and you're working your family or whatever it may be. So it's very hard to kind of get organized and basically get your ish together. So I'm here to tell you what I do to basically help myself. Now these are things that I've actually started doing, so I'm not saying I'm an expert. For the longest time I've been one of the most unorganized people, and I just kind of convinced myself that what goes on in here is an organized mess and around me. So I've just kind of taken the initiative to kind of sit back and do up a list to help myself, because sometimes honestly guys, with work and everything and trying to stay fit and trying to kind of, you know, stay in communication with your friends, it does get hard. Number one, to-do list. Now we're not reinventing the wheel or anything guys, everyone knows what a to-do list is, but I don't think we understand the importance of it and what it can actually achieve for you in regards to you being organized. Having something written down on paper, I don't know, there's something about it that makes me feel like a sense of urgency. So at the beginning of my week I actually set a list, and every single day actually I kind of update that list according to what I need to get done the next day. I know you guys are like, okay, who has time for that? But if you're truly trying to get organized and maximize all the hours of your day, and you see exactly where everything went during the day, because sometimes you wake up, you go to work, and then you come home and you sleep. If you do that 7 days a week, you're not really being productive. You're literally just kind of like going through the motions, and that's not what we want guys. We want to be productive and proactive. Okay, number two, this goes with the setting your to-do list. Setting reminders. Get a Google Calendar. Literally put down everything, because okay, you can write that list, but if you write that list on a Sunday and you put it on your dressing table and you go to work, that's it. It's literally, you have just wasted time writing a list and then forgotten about it. And when you do check back on it, you'll find that you've actually missed half the stuff that you've written down. So the best way to combat this is set reminders. We always have our phones on the go, some more than others, and I'm guilty of this, but at least if you're setting reminders for yourself, like I do like for working out, I know at 6 p.m. I need to be working out, so at 10 to 6 my Google Calendar will literally be like, hey, time to work out, you got 10 minutes. That to me creates a sense of urgency again. I feel like, okay, I literally got 10 minutes, I gotta go. And honestly, it creates good habits. I'm not gonna go into habits. I'm literally listening to this book called The Power of Habit, so I'm literally like, oh, this is really good. But yeah, I digress. Set to-do lists. Number three, keeping a neat space around you. I did not know the importance of this when it came to organization. I just felt like, so what if my room is messy? So what if my bag is messy? Like, what's that got to do with anything? I'll just clean it later when I get the time. But your brain works in a funny way. Like, it likes order. Your brain loves order. And so if you like live in a chaotic situation where your room is always messy, and my mom can tell you, I can be honey, I can be messy as hell, but it's very good to kind of clean as you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, in the morning, make your bed. When you're getting dressed, like literally plan your days before. So if you know that it's hard for you in the mornings, you know, to get dressed, whatever, have your outfit ready. So wake up, make your bed, shower, what you know your morning routine. I don't need to go into all that. But clean space equals clean mind. I can't say that enough, so I'm gonna say it one more time. Okay. Clean space equals a clean and clear mind. So it's very important that you keep a clean space around you. Now I'm very guilty of just kind of leaving clothes like lying around, and it honestly, it's just chaotic for your brain. You know, it's chaotic when you come home from work and you know you have a bunch of clothes in your bed, and so this is something I've just kind of gotten myself into doing. I clean as I go in anything I do. Like even at work, even when I'm writing emails, whatever, I close off the windows as I go, just to kind of have a clean space around you. Now, mind you, I'm still working on this. It's still very new to myself. I'm kind of the person, well, let's say I was the kind of person where I would just be like, I'll fix that later. It's not that big a deal. It's just a t-shirt and what? But 2 t-shirts later and a towel and socks later, your bed is messy as hell. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there. Number 4, minimalism. I am guilty of buying stuff and sticking it in my room. Like, okay, it's a sale, I'll buy this and I'll stick it away. But the more stuff you have, and this goes with neatness, like you don't have to be like dirty or anything. You could just be the kind of person that like continuously buys stuff and just kind of stores it in your room, and over time it creates cluster. And so just practice minimalism. So what I do is, things, when it comes to summer, I know I'm not going to need my my winter coats. I know I'm not going to need my jumpers. So I pack them away and get them out of my room. Like I want to create like a clean space, a neat space where it's not clustered. So try and do stuff like that. If you know, okay, I've had these 3 jackets sitting in my closet for 6 months, have not worn them. Charity, get rid of them. Give them to someone you know. Like just kind of, I think minimalism is a great thing. It's something that we can all learn from, because we come from a society where I want more. The more I have, the better. I want like a closet full of shoes that I never wear. I want makeup I want a makeup shop in my room. I don't even wear that lipstick. I don't even use that blusher. It's something that we do. We like just collect items and we just stick them in our closets. Minimalism. It's a good one, guys. And yeah, so I tend to do that. I've always actually done that. I just kind of, and I think I do it too much. I'll buy stuff on sale and be like, 3 months later or 6 months later I'll give it to charity. So I need to work on minimalism regarding my finances, actually. Yeah, so next we have get enough sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, your brain's already totaled. So like when you wake up the next morning, you're going to be tired, so you can't retain any information, and honestly, let alone actually get organized. So for me, I try and get about 7 hours of sleep a day. Now I don't know actually what the right amount is for adults to get. Some get 4 and they're fine, but I need at least 7. If I don't get 7, like it's gonna be something that you won't want to talk to me. So get enough sleep. It honestly enhances your brain's performance rate. Look at me, all smart. But yeah, we all know, like when you haven't gotten enough sleep, your day the next day is ruined. Everything is slow, you're sluggish. So this is very important towards getting yourself organized, taking care of yourself mentally. So self-care as well is very, very important. Okay, so my personal favorite is having some alone time. Now this may not actually have anything to do with obviously getting organized, but I feel like it has something to do with it. If you allow yourself the time to kind of think, and you know what you want and you know your goals. So I literally will sit there, I'll stick on a candle, I'll put on some incense, and I'll just think, okay girl, what are you trying to do this week? Like, what is the plan for this month? What is the plan for the year? And I allow myself to kind of take down notes on, like, okay, so I want to be at this rate at this time. So it's very important to have that alone time to get yourself organized, because if it's hectic in here, like if there's no organization in your head, really and truly, girl, you're screwed. Sorry, mom said not to curse in my videos no more, but girl, you're screwed. Okay, and honestly, you're not gonna get it right every time. Like I have, like I said, the Google Calendar and my list, but like some days I'll come back at the end of the day and I'll be like, oh man, I forgot to do this. And so I just kind of transfer it over to my next to-do list for tomorrow. And that's fine, honestly, guys, as long as you're not always like transferring stuff over to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. But I'm super proud of myself because I had not a to-do list, but like I had a list of things I wanted to achieve this year, both big and small, and one of them was starting this channel, and I've ticked that off, and I'm like, I thank God for that. And another one was to solo travel. If you guys have watched my previous video, you'll see that I was in Amsterdam. I also went to Brussels a few days later, but I didn't document that because honestly I just didn't like how the footage turned out. It was really shaky. So if anyone knows any good place with good prices to get them anti-shake what are they called? Let's just call it like a pod. I know it's not a pod. I'll know the name later, probably when this video is done, but I just want to get the right equipment so I can deliver to you guys, you know, great content, because I'm starting to take this a lot more seriously. Not only do I enjoy it, but I feel like I can help other people. And I know now I'm getting all mushy on you guys and you're probably like, girl, bye. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I really didn't want to do like a long ass one that you guys are like bored, but honestly I think I covered the most important things. And if I didn't, and you guys have suggestions for me how I can maximize my time and get more organized, there is a comment section below. Feel free guys. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also Snapchat. I'm gonna get better at using Snapchat. I'm terrible. Instagram is where you can catch me basically all the time. I need to limit my phone time, guys. Anyways, I will see you next time, lovelies. Have a blessed week. Bye now. Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.